Uh, Milan Mehta is asking how to grow from minimal mindset to abundance towards money, have not much attachment with money, how to have that why for money and work towards it. That's a lovely question, Milan. And I would say that most people, those who come from the middle class background, we have heard so much about money and we have heard so many bad things about money that somewhere deep down we create a disassociation with money. We create detachment with money. What happens is, if you're a woman, sometimes you've been listening to this that, women are not good with money, or women are not good managers of money, or women can't make more money. It's not a woman's job to make money. It's a man's job to provide and stuff like that. Or if you're a man, you probably have heard you have to take care of other people. You have to do this and you have to do that. Or you have heard simple things like money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are greedy and, rich people are bad and they're manipulators and they're this and they're that, they're arrogant. All of us have heard something or the other related to money in our childhood, right? And when we have heard all of those things, whatever the experiences that we go through, especially the early experiences that you go through your parents, through the movies you watch, or maybe through the surroundings, through your neighborhood and all of those things, a biggest impact that our child's mind happen about the money, because your economic environment at a young age is very, very powerful to shape your mind and your brain at a very young age. Now, what happens is a lot of religious and spiritual families talk about how to live in minimal. How can you, jitni chadar hai, utne hi pair phailao. Why are you dreaming so big? Why do you need so much money? Money is bad and things like that, right? And, most of times it has been spoken that if you're spiritual, God will take care of you. You don't need to, think big for money. Why do you need? At the end, kya karna hai? Dal, chawal, roti, sabzi to khani hai. Things like that have shaped our mind at a young age when we feel that, okay, मेरे पास अगर दाल चावल रोटी है, आज का मेरा खाना निकल जा रहा है, मेरा महीना निकल जा रहा है, मेरा, a lot of times you'll hear people saying this, and I've heard this so much that मुझे ज़्यादा नहीं चाहिए, I don't want too much. If I have, if I'm taking care of my family, if I don't have to look at the menu card, the price list, if I'm, I don't have to look at the price tag of something where I put my hand to, I'm happy with it. And you know what? When you don't want to look at the price tag of something, or when you don't want to go into the restaurant and look at the menu card on the right side of the menu card, most often you will end up going to the mediocre places because you are internally scared to go to the big places, right? And that's the truth. Now, I'm not saying attach everything, all your things to money and luxury and things like that. But in my journey, I've realized one thing. Money is a magnifier. Money is not particularly good or bad. Money is just an energy. If you're a good person, money is going to magnify that goodness. If you're a bad person, money is going to magnify that. Look at the world today, right? Good people, when they make money, they create hospitals, senior citizen homes, provide food and shelter for poor, or maybe take care of the streets, and what all good things the world in the world are happening right now, where somebody is a good person, a good heart, good intent, and having money. Whereas you will see the bad people, when they have money, they create wars, weapons, boundaries, and stuff like that, right? So all of us have those things in our life where we have experienced all of those things. Now, what you want to do is, you want to introspect and see if money is a magnifier. And if you are a good person, what would you like to do with the money that you're making? I had this blog, and for longest period of time, I've been a great professional, and I've helped thousands of people. But when it came to money, I could not charge enough, or I could not ask for money. People used to negotiate and haggle, and I would just let go of the money. And you know what? I ended up living as a broke person. And because I was broke, I always kept feeling that I'm not good enough. Because at the end, you are all caught up into your money worries and your challenges at home and your how to pay the bills and stuff like that. And obviously, that reduced my potential to maybe 1/4, because I was so caught up in my own worries that I was not able to help many more people. But guess what? When I started making money, when I worked on my money mindset, when I started becoming abundant, and when I started attracting more opportunities, of course, I was a great professional back then as well. So when I started attracting the right opportunities, when I started making right kind of money, my financial worries were over. I was not worried about what's going to happen tomorrow. I was all set. My life was set. I don't have to work for money was a state of mind. And when it came to I don't have to work for money, guess what happened? I started helping more people. Where I was helping maybe thousands, the number went to lakhs. Why? Because I became so free from my own financial worries. I became so free that I don't have to worry about my responsibilities anymore. I don't have to worry about my child's future anymore. I don't have to worry about things. Guess what? Because I'm a good person and I know about the value that I add and the changes that I can bring into other person's life, it just started becoming, multifold. It helped me to reach out to more people because I could pump in money into marketing. Let's be honest that money gives you more opportunities because it helps you to create that life for yourself when you are free of worries, and it helps you to make sure that whatever you're passionate about, whatever is your purpose, and whatever you want to do for this world, you can actually put forward that effort. Like I started helping 5 different organizations, financially helping them to help take care of this world. In the pandemic, there was so much happening. And because money was not the challenge, I could donate 10% of my income to these charitable organizations. Those who went and did good work in pandemic, where they were helping the senior citizens, or they were providing oxygen, they were providing masks, they were providing food. All this could happen because I was making money and I could donate the 10% of my income into charity. So you don't need to find the why for yourself sometimes. You need to find the why, that what can you do when you make money? How can you help this world to become a better place? Do you have the goals? Do you feel like that? See, we all have to look at our lives from macro view. You're not alone in this world. If you look at yourself, I'm going to decode it like this. Like suppose you are this small one little entity here, and then becomes, your next entities are your family, then becomes your building families, then becomes your, colony families, then comes your city families, then comes your state families, then comes your country, then comes the world, then comes the planets, then comes the solar system, then comes the galaxies, and so on and so forth. And we are all a part of this one big universe. The universe is the macro and you are the micro. So whatever you do in your life, you create an impact on that macro universe. So what would you like to do in your life with the money that you make? So that even if it's like, in Ramayana, we've always heard of the squirrel, right? That when the whole Ram Setu was built and the monkeys were putting the big rocks, this squirrel came and she was putting small rocks. And everybody was laughing at that squirrel and said, hey, what is she going to do? And Ramji just put the hand on her body where she got those 3 fingers, and he said, no, it's even if the small squirrel, adding that value is important, right? So what is that small value that you would be adding into this big universe with the money that you will be making? And the moment you realize that maybe you're that small squirrel, but you're going to create that bigger impact, you will start making money. Money is not just for you. Money is because when you get rid of your own financial worries, when you get rid of your own challenges, then as a good person, you'll go out and you will help more people. And that will create the ripple effect in this world to create this world as a better place. If this helped you, give a heart to Milan right now. She's a coach and she's working in this industry. And I really feel that Milan has so much potential to help so many people to create better lives for themselves. If this answer helped you, give a lot of love to Milan right now to create an abundance mindset so that she starts making a lot of money and create this world a better place. She becomes the role model for the future generations to come. and show the world that yes, you can be a good person, and yes, you can make a lot of money with it. Okay, so let's give a lot of love to Milan right now. Thank you, everyone.